All right. Do you go to other jewelry shops?
Yeah, let's say I do them all.
Okay. There are 3 more jewelry shops in town. You go to
Okay.
the next one, and they too no black pearls.
Okay.
You're a little disheartened. You get to the 3rd jewelry shop, and you say, "Hey, I'm looking for a black pearl." And the shop owner kind of scratches his chin and says, "Well, I got a piece with a black pearl in it.
Okay.
I sell them together as a whole. You can't separate them.
Can I separate it on my own afterwards?
Hey, once I
I
sell
guess
it to you,
yes.
you do whatever you want, but it'd be a shame to damage a prize like this."
Okay. What is it?
Uh, Motions shoot for a moment and goes down, kneels down, unlocks something, and pulls out this gold and silver bracelet that kind of looks almost like lace that wraps around your wrist.
Ooh.
And it has 3 white pearls, or 2 white pearls on either side, and then a single black pearl in the middle.
Oh my god, it looks so pretty. Okay.
It looks like a nice thing, really.
All of us are like, ooh.
Okay.
Pirate booty.
How much for it? How much are you selling?
Well, and he puts it back in the chest immediately, and you hear it click,
Probably.
lock. It's quite a rare piece, quite a pricey piece.
Yeah.
10,000 gold.
Okay, I don't remember how much money I have. I just want to see like how.
You definitely have to barter with him. You can't just accept.
You're currently
of
sitting
course.
around 8,452.
That's my personal money.
That's your personal money.
Oh, yeah, I see
Pretty
it. Yeah.
freaking good, man.
Yeah, you guys are really, really wealthy right now.
Heck yeah, we're
We're
pirates.
freaking pirates. We got a ship. We got
Faye,
some-
you only need one black pearl, right?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Neil, do I notice where he got the key from?
No, he just knelt down and did some stuff and then stood back up.
I couldn't see.
Mm-mm. It looks
give it a
almost
look
devised to keep the eyes away from the public.
And he didn't like go anywhere after he didn't put a key away or like.
No, I mean, like
it
there's
was,
a
like, on his
counter,
person.
and he kind of like went down below the counter until you couldn't see him, and then he popped up in the same spot.
Did we hear the noise of a key being inserted into a lock?
You heard a click of a lock opening. You didn't necessarily hear a key being inserted.
Or him looking for keys being like clicking.
We didn't hear like jingling or anything like that.
There's always a little bit of jingling when he was moving about, like as he shifted. He's wearing a lot of jewelry, so he's kind of a jingly person.
He's kind of a jingling person.
So
Okay.
December looks at Faye meaningfully and says, that sounds way too steep for such a bauble. You definitely don't need a new bracelet, and we could certainly find one just as beautiful somewhere else.
I agree.
Well, if
Okay.
you're looking for black pearls, few and hard to come by.
Are they? I don't know. You're like the 3rd one we see. The other one was a full bracelet, so I'm like, I don't want not a full bracelet, a full necklace.
Of black pearls.
Yeah, I swear to God. But it was like all
Yeah.
the way. It was all the way like 20 days of ship travel.
But we're in no hurry, really.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I mean, if someone were to be selling a black pearl for, I don't know what, Faye, like 2,000 gold, then maybe we'd consider it.
he laughs. He goes, "Ha! Well, if you find someone who's selling a black pearl for 2,000 gold, buy me 10 of them. I'll pay you up
I
front."
will. I will, but I'll sell it to you for 4.
Fine, I'll take them for 4. Done. Deal.
Yeah.
Where did you get this one? Just wondering.
Let's just say someone came and offered me a price for it that I couldn't refuse. Guess you needed some money pretty quickly.
And let's say we go on travels. Do you expect it to be gone? Like, is it a kind of project that goes out quickly? Let's say we come back in like 3 weeks.
Well, I don't know. I have had this one here for a while, but some fancy noble lady comes looking through town, wants to buy something, hops in my shop, boom, could be gone this afternoon.
Well, for this kind of price, I mean, you can't expect people to have it up front like that. We're gonna have
Well,
to.
the sort of people who buy that sort of thing typically have that money on them, or their name's good enough to build them later.
Are you insulting our name, sir?
saying I don't know who you are. You're randoms off the street. Just come looking to buy some items. I'm happy to sell them to you. Your money is good as anyone else's. But if you were a liege or a lord or a lady that had a castle, and I
And I
heard of
start,
you,
using my hand a little bit like the Lady Love's Deadly Story, but I don't say anything. I'm just like,
well, in that case, if you defaulted on your debts, it would be a blemish, and I wouldn't expect that to happen. So
While he's talking to Lily or whoever he's talking to, I aside to Avison and I was like, can you detect magic when I ask him if 10 is as low as he'll possibly sell this for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, sir, you're saying that the lowest price that you would possibly offer for that bracelet is 10,000.
10,000 is my asking price.
Well, I'm not much for bartering, and I'd like to know if you're... Well, let's say I offered you 7,000. Would you let it go for that?
He shakes his head. No, absolutely not. 7,000 is way, way too low. Now, are you guys
Can
window
I detect
shoppers?
deception on that?
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Oh.
Now, are you guys window shoppers, or are you actually here to buy something of that quality? Because I don't have time for looky-loos.
oh, we were looking for one black pearl, so we were expecting to pay less, but we're trying to see if we can make a deal here. Considering we didn't want the whole bracelet, we just wanted the pearl, you know?
Well, if I take out the pearl from the bracelet loses its value. If I leave the bracelet from the pearl loses its value. Together they are... You know how business is.
Yeah, we understand that.
Ah,
but we're
excellent.
trying to see if we can find a price that's more... I mean, you understand the concept, right?
Yeah, I understand the concept. All right. You ladies have been nice and
this-
fine. How about I offer it to you for 9,750?
Holy shit, that's a joke.
But we have to remember that gold is like super expensive.
Yeah, like 250 gold is a lot.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
You just cut off like $2,500 from like the price or something.
Sounds like
Sounds like I'm not. I don't have enough money, guys. I would have to get money from you, which I don't want to do. So
Well, but I mean, we have been looking all over the seas for this, so if it's the only time we're ever going to get it, might as well loan you some money so that we don't have to look around the rest of our lives for a black pearl.
how much is a white pearl, a regular pearl, sir?
Let me grab my DMG.
Because we could sell the white pearls, I
so.
think.
Yeah, I mean, it
since
would be
he's
stupid
clearly
of, like-
since he's clearly not here, I'm gonna secretly say to Anna, "Are you considering coming back later and stealing this piece?" Because
Absolutely.
Okay.
Why pay for it if we
making
could
sure.
take it?
Also, we need to like make sure that it's actually like a true one, you know? What if it's just painted black?
Ooh, that's a good point. How could we test it? I guess we could use detect lies.
Pearls will typically go for 100 to 500 gold, depending on
Gold.
size. And
that's
We got
so. My detect deception is still active right now, so
Yes.
we can ask me. We can
Yeah.
ask him if it's a real pearl, and
Yeah.
to his knowledge. So that is a real black pearl.
yes, Sim. It's as real
Is he
pearls I
telling
can
me?
find. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
nice. Okay.
So if we could sell the other pearls for like a couple hundred anyway, that would help.
yeah.
You guys have pearls to trade?
Well, we would get the bracelet, remove all the pearls, sell you back the pearls. And be like, hey, look what we got. Or we
In
can
the
keep
meantime,
them.
Neil, can you tell me what December as a thief notices about this place? Like,
Give me a
Is it-
perception check.
okay,
Okay.
is that a 20?
It
Plus
is
my
a 20
perception?
plus 16.
Damn, that's a high perception roll.
It is very
Yeah.
high.
That's because I'm an assassin.
Oh,
Silent.
You notice nothing unusual about this place whatsoever.
Nothing at all?
Nothing more than I've told you.
Okay, well, what I'm asking is I look around, like, is it a normal house? Are there, like, metal bars on the windows?
It's a it's definitely like a storefront. There are no windows. There's only like the front door, and you notice the front door is made out of heavy oak, and behind it you can see that there's areas for someone to put like what do you call
Like
it?
a bar.
Brace, yeah, against the door. It looks like a pretty big one.
Is there living quarters attached? Like, is there a second floor or like a back that we can see?
There is a second floor, and there is a staircase behind the man.
And it's like backed up to 2 other stores on either side then, if there's no windows?
Yes.
And there's no windows on the front either?
No windows on the front downstairs. Upstairs, there are windows.
So this place is like this dank dungeon with no light coming in?
No, he's got some candles. Some
But no
scented-
outside light?
No. Well, the front door is wide open, so whatever spills in from outside, plus the candles in the shop.
Hmm.
Got to protect against
I'm
thieves
disappointed.
somehow.
Faye, you could tell them about why you want the pearl.
Okay, I'm actually not looking for the pearl for like a piece of exposure or however you say that in English. I'm actually want it to save my brother's life. He's dying, and you might think that's complete bullshit story, but it's actually true. And one of the ingredients to save his life is a black pearl. That's why I've been traveling the sea to gather money to be able to buy it. So yeah, I totally lied to you before about the black pearl necklace that we found. We never found it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So the price seems. I know you cut, like you said, you like this and you cut it like $250, but it's still incredibly expensive, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Is there anything else you can do?
Well, I'd be damaging a nice piece here, but if you just want the pearl, the rest of the bracelet removed, I could remove the pearl from it, replace it with something else, not as pretty, reduce my overall profit margins here, but I mean, it would basically be the same thing as me selling you the whole thing and then you selling me back the bracelet minus it, so I could drop my total price down to 9,000
Oh, that's a good cut.
for just the pearl.
So all the other pearls actually are worth not a lot.
The white pearls?
Yeah.
Well, looks at them. They're about 400 or 500 gold each.
And there was 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm already giving you a steep cut with the 250 earlier. So,
Okay.
Well, how much money do you have, Faye?
8,000.
Well, I say,
8,452.
tell him exactly how much money you have, and if you're willing to use all of it and let us support you until you get more, then just give him all your money.
Okay. But I won't be able to support you guys for anything.
That's fine.
There's still the ship's cut,
Yeah.
You don't actually have any expenses you have to do,
Okay. Then let's do it. I say go, and I buy it. I want to buy it, sir.
Okay.
No, I'm saying tell him how much money you have and see if he'll take all of your money.
Yeah, you only have under.
Because I have. So I tell him I only have $8,500
And 34.
and 34. So would that be enough? That's actually all I have.
Oh, sorry, my little lady.
All right, guys. Well, I only need 500 more, so you guys can
Yeah.
cover me.
Sure. Only 500 gold.
All right. So who is loaning her the 508 gold?
Alright, you split the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't Jen and I each give her 250?
254? Okay. Because then they just make me do more work.
We gave Avison a cut of the last loot, right? So she has money. Not that she should pitch in, just that I
Yeah. Do you want to pitch in?
Yeah, I still look towards her, like as we see, like how we're gonna.
How much money do I have? I don't even know.
She only has like 100 or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'll give you a dime. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I could have given like the 4 missing gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll give you the odd number, whatever it is.
All right, and I'm putting black pearl on your character sheet. Black.
We have the cockroach's feather. We have
The
the
mushroom.
black pearl. And we have the mushroom. Dude, we have to not lose the freaking black pearl.
Oh my gosh.
God. Where?
Where do you keep it?
Like on your person, basically.
Under my skin? I'll cut like
Yeah. Let it heal into your skin.
All right, you guys have to go back to the ship to get your money because it's.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna be back, mister.
Don't sell it meanwhile, or else I'll be very sad.
Well, he needs to fix the pearl
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, so you guys go, you get your money, you haul it in a little chest between you two to the jewelry shop. He sees you come in, he has the bracelet ready, he looks at your money, and says, all right, takes a moment, he counts it out, stacks coins and piles. It's a big, long process. And at the end of it, he's like, all right, it's all here. He pries out the pearl using a pair of jewelry pliers and a little candle heat to warm up the molding that's holding in place. Pops it off and puts it on the counter in front of you.
I have I'm silent, and I have like a tear at the moment. I'm like, I took the pearl, and then
Don't you have like a little bag or a box or something you can put in? Like,
can I buy like some kind of security?
no, he should give that to you with the
Sachet.
pearl.
I mean-
yeah, you're right.
If you'd like a little bag to hold it in, I can give you a little bag to hold it in.
Yeah.
Okay. He pulls out a small felt bag that's about.
It's
Should
like
be
the
velvet, Neil.
bag that we have.
It's a
It
black
looks like
pearl.
this.
Give her
Yeah, it looks like this.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
I can't do that, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know where mine is.
Ebony.
I'm sorry.
We all have the freaking.
I
It
don't.
has a beautiful
don't.
pearl inside it.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
It's like this, except black and round,
Maybe.
Yeah.
And not with dye on stuff on.
and that's with an M on it.
I'm pretending. I own one too, I swear.
So yeah.
Okay.
Transaction expired.
Okay, good.
We did it. So we just need the gelatinous mass and the tears of a hydra, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna be very hard. Well, maybe not the gelatin, whatever. I don't remember where we find that.
Well,
He's-
that's-
it's a
Gelatinous
monster.
cube. Yeah.
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 They're both monsters we have to fight.
Yeah.
Go to
But
the
I don't know.
library and read about them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But the thing is, we can also buy them off people. Like, we can just use our money to keep us out of danger,
Yeah, it's true. So are we out at the shop, Neil?
Yeah. You guys leave the shop, and as you leave, you see him close up the shop for the day. Like he shuts the door, and you hear like a bar close behind it.
And I whisper to the girls, we could always get our money back, and then let's just continue.
And I'm like,
I like this idea. But
Because
I was,
who would know we stole back our money? It could be anyone else, right? But if we had stole the pearl, everybody would
yeah,
knew
then
it
everyone
was
would
us.
know.
So
and
it's
we
like,
are leaving after all. And we are pirates after all. We are pirates after all.
Maybe that's the last thing you do,
maybe.
Maybe that's our last quest after.
He'll definitely move the money, though. We'd have to do it now, otherwise
Well,
he's not going
couldn't
to keep
we
all
just
that money.
follow him? Just find out where he goes, what he does. Is it
He'd probably take it to a bank or something. Do they use banks in our universe, Neil?
Goldsmiths are the original bank.
What a twist! We steal the money from the dwarf.
Yeah, goldsmiths are the original banks because they had to develop, like they would work with gold, so they'd have to build these big vaults that would hold the gold and keep it safe. And then it became the point where people would say, "Hey, here's my valuables. Will you hold it in your vault for me? I'll give you, a couple coins a day." And goldsmiths were like, "Sure." And that's the
So
origins
we-
of banking in the West.
Dwarf is a pimpin'.
So, change of plans, Lily. You must get your dwarf incapacitated so that we can steal our money and potentially other money back from the dwarf.
That's amazing.
That's so sad.
Well,
Him.
he farted when
think
he's
it was
about to
better,
kiss you. What the fuck? He deserves to go down.
He was maybe nervous.
You know what? Sometimes there's pressure and you think it's going to hold, and then you move and it doesn't
God,
hold. And
Come on.
shit happens
Necessary.
sometimes.
When's that ballista meeting?
Why don't we try convincing him to join our crew and bring all the gold with him steal it from his clients?
Well, he would keep it for himself, even if he joined the crew. He's not gonna be like, "Hey, here's."
So we would help him get the fuck out.
I just got it. Sorry, that was stupid for me. Okay, maybe.
What if he runs away with all the money with us?
Well, convince him.
Jesus, that's gonna be.
That's your plan.
hard.
Okay, so here's the plan. We try to get him to join the crew first.
Okay.
If he says yes, we tell him that like the initiation for him joining our crew is that assuming he's the goldsmith that this jeweler takes the gold to, that he has to give us our money back and then we help him escape with the rest of the money.
And all the money is his.
Yeah, all the money is his, but we get ours back and then we help him escape with all the money.
Just as a side note, before this train runs away too quickly, goldsmiths were the original banking mechanisms, but that doesn't mean everyone kept their money in a bank with a goldsmith. It's the likelihood of someone holding money with a particular goldsmith is pretty low. It's not everyone trusts, because you have to trust the goldsmith to keep it and not run away with it. So they have to have there's a matter of trust and that sort of thing.
So we should maybe follow him.
Yeah, we should follow him.
Okay, but not me.
But we need someone to go back to the boat to talk to the guy about fixing the ballista.
Okay,
So
I'll
we
do
need-
that.
Okay, Faye can do that. I'm gonna go hang out with my dwarf. You can follow the guy. Avison, you can do whatever you want.
Does somebody need protection or help?
I suppose,
Faye?
well,
Lily needs protection, not me. So just like
But she's going to go win the trust of the dwarf, right?
yeah,
So
but
don't
just
we need to
stay,
let
like
her alone?
outside, like roam
Okay.
around. What if like shit hits the fan? Lily's the one that needs like
I'll just stand outside and
yeah,
wait.
exactly.
just be your bodyguard.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I
Okay.
guess that my friend was worried that I'm going alone.
Yeah,
you're like the little thing.
I'm really big. Like, no one's going to mess with me. You just stay inside.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
stay
going to the
here.
shop.
Okay. You have
So
to meet back up
I-
with the ballista guy shortly.
Isn't that what Anna's doing?
Faye's going.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I
He's
was
going.
typing something for a moment.
I am looking around for somewhere where I could watch the door to the shop. Although, can I see if there would be a back entrance to
The
his
shop?
place? Yeah.
You'd have to walk around the block, look for it.
Okay, so I take a stroll around the block in with my hood, so like
Mhm.
no one would recognize me.
Total thief right now.
Yeah.
All right. You walk around. That does not look like the shop has a back entrance.
Okay, so then I just look for somewhere where I might be able to sit in the shadows and hide. I think I have a hiding proficiency.
You have a hiding ability, yeah. Okay. There is a spot that you notice, but it would be in a cafe across the street.
So as long as it's open, I can stay there.
Yeah. I mean, it would be like the reflection off the glass makes you wouldn't like you could see out of the cafe without having anyone really see it and notice you. Someone in the cafe
Okay.
might notice that you're sitting there kind of looking out the window, but
Maybe she's just a dreamer. And maybe she's not the only one.
yeah.
Do I You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
Maybe the person watching you will join you.
And the world would live as one.
Yeah. In the cafe.
So, do I have other things that I carry with me? Do I have anything that would make me look busy? Like, I know I have a little bottle. I know I have my crossbow. Do I have like
Your
paper
arrows.
or pen or anything like that?
Not
That's not a
on you.
weapon.
No.
Can
I mean,
you
you can go
buy
back to your ship and
coffee?
get some.
I have an apple.
Was it poison or was it just
An
caught?
apple. I ate one and I took one for later.
You said it was a cafe, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a cafe.
so
They've
Can you just buy
I just
coffee?
wanted to- I mean, I guess it's not that weird in that time. Like now, if I'm just sitting in a cafe by myself with a cup of coffee, people are like, "Why doesn't she look like?"
No, that's
looking at her
totally normal.
phone or
People
something?"
people have a lot of free time back in the day, especially
That's
wealthy
true.
people. So they
I
just
could
sit
just
about
sit and
doing
think.
nothing. Like
Do
it's not
people
unusual to go to a park and see a
Yeah.
person just like staring off in a reflecting pool. Like it's
Right,
called a
yeah.
reflecting pool because you reflect
The
upon
lost
yourself
art
looking
of-
at it. Yeah,
Do people rent books?
I mean people buy books. You don't typically like you go to a library and borrow one.
So I just go to the cafe and I put so Neil, I have no frame of reference because we've always been so wealthy, but how much does like a typical cup of coffee cost, or like a typical
No coffee in this world, but a nice warm beverage or an alcoholic drink, like some sipping liqueurs or something.
yeah, some mead, some warm mead.
That sounds awful.
Mead warm?
You don't want mead warm.
No. Not at all.
What do I want, Neil?
A couple of silver. It's
Okay.
like for a nice sipping drink, it'd be a couple of silver. For like if you go to a bar and order a beer, it's like 2 copper, 3 copper. Like a really nice bar would sell beer for like a silver. Just
My God,
do like
we have
a copper's
really
a
rich.
dollar, a silver's $10. So if you go to like a nice place and order a really nice drink, it's like $20 for a nice drink at a nice place. You know?
So, what is the most normal thing that someone would spend an afternoon sipping? Like some wine?
Yeah, like a nice fine wine and maybe some pastries.
Okay. So I put a gold down on the table and I say,
What?
I'll take one of those pastries and keep the wine coming. And then I sit with my hood
It's
up
just
in the
gonna
window.
get
the clerk keeps wine coming and
I just
keeps some
sip
pastries
and
coming
think.
too. Yeah,
Nice.
Because a gold is a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
gold's a
feeling
lot,
wealthy.
you just gave $100 to the guy.
That's true.
roughly.
And I have no concept of money whatsoever. So
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay.
Is she like not stealthy if she has a hood in like public place?
Yeah,
She,
some
like,
people like to keep.
no, people wear cloaks.
I mean, in today, if you see a guy with walking around with his like a hoodie and the hood is up, what do you think about it? Do you think he's?
That's normal.
It's totally normal. Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Good
I'm
job,
in
Jen.
assassin mode.
I like your beard.
All right. Well, it's been about an
All
hour.
fancy.
Why don't we?
Good
Oh, yeah.
call.
Why don't we take a short break?
Okay.
All right.
So and now we on the new channel we have the ads back. We started last week.
Yes.
So remove your ad blocks right now. We'll give you like
Please.
5 seconds, and then we're gonna have a 5-minute break. Hopefully not
Okay.
longer.
Hopefully not longer. All right.
See you soon.
See you guys soon.
After the break.